What's the point of that?
So I'm warning you that if you start to feel your mind go, and this is too much for you, if you have like an EpiPen nearby or something that you can like inject yourself with, and then we can as soon as your blood pressure has gone down, we could go right back to scrolling. All right.
All right.
Setting up a slip and slide in Walmart and disturbing workers and shoppers.
Okay.
All right. If it goes to a porn site, then we can just click right off.
No, it's Kick. It's safe. I got it.
What the fuck is happening?
Yo, hold this up.
It's a fire hazard. What aisle are they doing this in? Is this?
They're probably there for like fucking school supplies and shit.
But you know what though? If you're gonna do this in any aisle, this is probably the least busy aisle.
I mean, that one guy with like the weird brown hair, like in the like the like floral shorts. I mean, he looks like he might be in his 30s, but like the other two look like they're like
Maybe these are his kids, because you know how dads do shit when the mom's not looking.
I don't know what the fuck is happening. There's like another video playing behind this video, and it's a guy in like a Al Qaeda outfit.
Oh my god.
Well, that was interesting. What is your verdict?
I wouldn't say it was cringe. I didn't think that was that cringy. It was just...
Yeah, because the confidence was there. You know, if you're a comedian, if you're a stand-up comedian, I mean, they were confident about the fact that they wanted to annoy people. If they weren't confident in the fact they wanted to annoy people, then it'd be like, okay, get off the stage. But there was a sort of ambiance that they emitted that was like, no, they are fully aware that they're being pieces of shit, and they owned it. And I think that letter grade up, I was going to give them like a D. I think I brought it up to a C-. All right, let's see what else we got. Elon Musk calls the interviewer his friend that he knew for a long time, but calls him the wrong name. How the fuck is that cringe?
I was just going to click on that. one.
And Jonathan, like, the only reason I'm here is because you are a friend.
He's so weird.
What I'm trying to illustrate is that sometimes I say the wrong thing.
What is that jacket he's wearing? He looks like what the fuck is he wearing?
It's not like a neckerchief.
What does he look like? He looks like an aviator. Like he looks like someone that would be on like the beaches of Dunkirk. Have you ever played chess? Like, you know how to play chess? Okay. So everyone knows, even the best chess players in the world, that chess is a very difficult game, and it's even more difficult to be really good at it. Elon Musk was on a podcast. He's like, yeah, I played chess. It's actually really simple. And he goes on about how he's won every single game. He goes on about how chess is like, oh, it's super simple, and it's not really complicated, and it's like super easy for me to do because I'm super smart, you know? And so if you've won every single game in chess, you're probably not playing it right. We all agree that he's probably an alien. Right, I mean, he's probably like some sort of, he's not from here, and if he is, he wasn't born the way all of us are. He probably hatched from like an egg. He's like, no, I want a board that is at least 6 square feet wide, 6 square feet long.
That's some Chamber of Secrets shit, right?
Yes.
The giant chest. I just keep looking at how white he is, because you know I usually think that I'm the whitest person anywhere, but he's almost like translucent. You know, like he's wearing a white suit, you know, a white skin suit. I have a lot of questions. It's a lot of forehead and then some kind of neck injury and dog tags. What is he a veteran of except, you know, losing money?
I mean, you know, where does it begin and where does it end, you know?
You know what? If beef stew was a person, this is beef stew. This is potatoes. Like when you're a kid and you're making like Play-Doh people, like that's what it is. You just kind of plop it on there, but it looks so pastry, like pastry dough. Like you could just push his head down and then it would just all go down. Like it would just all squish.
It's
like
it's I mean, honestly, it's like you know, you wonder, like, I mean, what is he gonna look like in like 40 years from now?
But you know what, the reptile people, like there's got to be an end to how terrible, I shouldn't even say people, but how terrible, you know, beings can be. So he can't be from another planet. I refuse to believe that you come from another planet and, you know, you still suck.
You know, there's a silver lining here. We may get bigger chessboards, you know?
That is true. We could play chess in real life as a community, as a people, and then that would bring us all together.
Yeah, and you know what? Would even be better? Chess is fine, but I'm looking for a checkers. He looks like a character in the background of like a Garfield comic. There's like a true look of like fear in his eyes. I think that really summarizes the entire video.
He looks so defeated. Oh, I feel so bad for him. What is his name? I feel like it's Chad or Gregory.
What? Who the fuck is this guy?
Merchant? Oh, Gregory, whatever your name is. Oh, I'm sorry, hun.
Nah, fuck you, Gregory. I've learned a lot. I mean, I didn't think I would learn. It's like, you go into a job, you go into to some sort of endeavor, and you come out of it and you realize you've learned, and you don't even realize that you didn't know you would learn anything. And today I learned that chessboards have the potential of being bigger. I learned that beef stew is a good, if you're in a divorce, right? I mean, if you're married and you're going to get divorced, maybe the best option is not to go get marriage counseling. Maybe it's to cook your wife beef stew. So
a bouquet of beef stew. You know,
a cornucopia of beef stew.
Flowers die. Beef stew. You get a good week out of that.
Yeah. And
that's the moral here. I have decided that the people who pay for a ton of groceries at the pharmacy are pure evil, and there should be a law, and there should be a swift and harsh punishment. So I am half dead from a sinus infection, and I am waiting online for this woman in front of me to get her prescription and go because I'm dying.
Yeah.
And she's, it's questions, and she's got nobody ever has questions for the pharmacy. Nobody. You collect. I don't need counseling, and you keep it pushing. But no, she's got questions. Fine, I'm patient. So she's all done now. She's got her prescription and proceeds to pull out a basket of food. There's at least 6 or 7 things of blueberries. I said, it literally was right next to us. And she said, I know. And I said, if you know, then why are you ringing that up here? And she said, why don't you mind your business? You think the pharmacist here went to pharmacy school in order to ring up your blueberries? So now I told her that she has to check her privilege. And then she told me that I am also privileged. So there was 2 white women online yelling about who had the most privilege audacity. So she's just ringing up the blueberries. And I said, you don't have to do that. I ordered Chinese food because that is the cure for sinus infection. And I get my tofu with the little Chinese carrots in them that I'm sure they probably don't have in China, but we don't know any better because, again, Americans. And it's rancid. It's absolutely rancid. So I'm poking through the tofu. I'm poking through the rice. And then I'm looking at these little carrots, and I'm chewing on these carrots, and they taste. I don't even know what the taste. It's so like, how do little tiny carrots go bad? What has to happen? So now I'm afraid that I'm going to get food poisoning. And then what happens? And then I have to go and tell them that it was from the little Chinese corns that probably have a real name.
Yeah. But what are the Chinese corn is a good substitute name though.
But we don't see them in nature. There's no fields of little teeny tiny, corns. Like, how would that even survive?
I highly doubt that there's a farm somewhere out in South Vietnam that it's about an acre wide, and it's all
That doesn't work. You can't have scary movies and tiny little corn. You need like a whole stalk, otherwise it doesn't work.
The one place that you might want to work on is that this didn't involve beef stew. If this involved it was in your last story, it's blueberries, and then this was Chinese corn. I just not to not trying to be offensive, but it's like I mean we're both human, right? I mean we both understand the intricacies of being a bipedal primate, and I think part of that comes with